This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners making 5, 6, 7, 8, all kinds of money share their wisdom. It's 6 questions in 9 minutes because transforming possibility leads to reality. So let's get to it. In a few sentences, Sarah, tell me who you are and what you do.
I am Sarah Ruffi. I'm an attorney in Central Wisconsin, but I am also the Woman Warrior Lawyer, and I am launching my first digital online course, Client Development in 3 Easy Steps. I am also a first-time author. My book is Be Happy in Both Worlds. You can have a successful career and a happy family, because I've been doing just that for the last 16 and a half years. And I like to share my lifestyle with other people so that you can look at your family life and your career as a dance rather than a give or take and a battle of the wills.
Love it. I gotta do a little dance, right? I love it. I love it. Excellent. Thanks for sharing, Sarah.
Absolutely.
Question number 2. What's the best thing about being in business?
Freedom. I have the freedom to design my life and my practice, and I have the ability to allow my children to be part of my office, and it's truly a family affair, to the point where I've had kids sleeping on my lap when they were taking their naps and I'm sitting at the computer working away, or having a rocking horse in my office, and the circus comes in, the circus leaves, and they get to see mom during the day, and my clients know that it's a comfortable environment. So freedom has to be the top.
Love it. Lifestyle and business freedom. Absolutely love it. Who doesn't love that, right?
Exactly.
Question number 3. We hear from other business owners that they're getting so much business. Now, I have to say, even during this time right now where some are struggling, my heart goes out to them, but even during this time, especially digitally right now, people are just getting crushed and they're getting tons of business. Sometimes that causes overwhelm. Tell me your thoughts on that, Sarah.
It does cause overwhelm, but it also gives you the opportunity to test your systems and processes, and allows you to find ways or develop better ways to streamline your business. As an attorney, when our state shut down in March, I had to pick up the phone to make sure I still had a dial tone. So I took it as a pause button to work on my backlog. Now, all of a sudden, I am one of those businesses, even though I've always been essential, I am one of those businesses that I'm just getting slammed with more and more work and trying to figure out how to get it all done. And that allows me, I'm creating even more delegation forms and more ways to have my support staff support me better. More little checklists, and all of those tips that I've learned over the last 16 years are some of the things that are outlined in my book to help other people make their lives easier as well.
Love it.
So,
grab the book.
Right?
I love it.
Easy read too. It's only 2 hours.
Nice. Question number 4. What other successful business owners, like yourself, of course, Sarah, should be on the Unlimited Wisdom Podcast?
Well, a couple I can think of. One is Jeanette Paxia. She is a nurse out on the West Coast, and she has a business helping people get better and healthier lifestyles. Another one is Rick Petrie out of Minneapolis. He is an attorney who is also a professor at Mitchell Hamlin Law School, and he helps corporate executives streamline their businesses. So those are 2.
Love it. All right, let's get to the crux of it. What piece of wisdom would you share with other business owners, Sarah?
Figure out what you really want. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your business to look like? And figure out a way to make those work together. They can work like this rather than like this.
Nice. So let's take that one step deeper. If we were to figure out how to, I don't want to speak for you, like integrate that, right? Like you're figuring out what's one tactic or what's one strategy that you would advise someone, Sarah?
One thing that I work with people on is to figure out, close their eyes and imagine what their ideal work-life picture looks like. No barriers, no limits. What does it look like? And once they know what it looks like, how does your business fit into that picture? And what do we need to do if there's a disconnect? So how do we make them merge together?
Love it. So just a step-by-step clarification of do this now, do that later.
Exactly. It's a
Vision,
process.
vision exercise, that imagine this. I love that. That's pretty powerful. Awesome. Let's switch gears for just a moment. So it's good. And you've already dropped some value in terms of, especially in terms of, how to vision that and how to integrate. But we work to live, not live to work, right? So what's the most fun vacation you've ever had?
Well, I work so that I can live and I can go on vacation. And that's also why I have my practice. So I'm not accountable, or I don't have to report to somebody else and ask permission of if I can go on vacation. So I would say that the most fun vacation I have had to date was taking my husband and 4 boys to Europe for, well, most of them were for 2.5 weeks. And that was the first time my kids were out of the country, first time my husband was on a different continent, and watching them. So we ended up getting super cheap tickets to Amsterdam. So we flew to Amsterdam, hung out with one of our exchange students, and then we hopped over to Edinburgh, rented a car, drove down to Liverpool, onto London, then took the train from London to Paris and back up to Amsterdam. And then I took my baby with me to Athens, Greece, and Amman, Jordan for a wedding for another exchange student.
Love it.
That was the best vacation so far.
Love it. That's what it's all about right there. I love it. I love it. Having that lifestyle and business freedom. Thank you for being on, Sarah. If somebody wants to get in touch with you because they want that legal aspect, because they love your experience and they want to integrate both life and work, what's the website or social media, or what's the best way for them to get in touch with you, Sarah?
They can reach out to me through my firm website, which is www.ruffilaw.com, and that's RUFF as in fantastic ILAW.com. They can find me on Facebook at Ruffi Law or Woman Warrior Lawyer. They can find me on Instagram at Woman Warrior Lawyer. So those are the easiest ways.
And they can find your book on Amazon, can't they?
And they can find my book on Amazon.
That's awesome. So what's the name of the book again, Sarah?
Be happy in both worlds. You can have a successful career and a happy family.
Boom. Thanks for being on. This is Brad A. Milford with the Unlimited Business Wisdom Podcast, where business owners making 5, 6, 7, 8. It's more about the impact, right? Where business owners share their wisdom globally. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Brad.